early life and beginnings. Lucien Mettomo was born on June 23, 1975, in Douala, Cameroon, a city known for its passion for football. Growing up in Cameroon, a country rich with football culture, Mettomo developed a deep love for the game early on. His father, a former footballer, influenced his decision to pursue the sport professionally, and Lucien's talent soon became evident in local competitions. Mettomo's football journey began with Union Douala, one of the top clubs in his home country. His performance at the youth level was impressive, earning him a place in the club's senior team at a young age. As a central defender, his physicality, discipline, and leadership were already apparent, and it wasn't long before his abilities caught the eye of scouts from European clubs. Moved to Europe. In 1997, at the age of 22, Mettomo made the significant leap to European football, signing with Ligue 1 club RC Lens in France. The move marked the beginning of his professional career in Europe. His first few seasons at Lens were difficult as he adjusted to the competitive level of European football. But his perseverance paid off. Mettomo quickly adapted to the physicality and tactical demands of Ligue 1 and was soon starting regularly in Lens's defense. Mettomo's style of play as a no-nonsense, tough-tackling central defender made him an important player for RC Lens. He formed a solid partnership at the back with other key defenders, and the team's strong defense helped them perform well in both domestic league and cup competitions. His ability to read the game, win aerial duels, and block shots made him a fan favorite at the club. Rise to prominence with RC Lens and national team. Mettomo's performances with RC Lens in Ligue 1 earned him recognition from the Cameroon national team. In 2000, he was called up to represent the Indomitable Lions at the Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, marking the beginning of his international career. His tough, no-nonsense defensive style made him a key figure for Cameroon, and he was soon a regular feature in their defense. During his time with RC Lens, Mettomo experienced success in the league, and the club's performance in the UEFA Cup further showcased his defensive prowess on the European stage. He contributed significantly to the team's strong defensive record, and his leadership on the pitch earned him the captain's armband on several occasions. Major achievements and the 2002 World Cup. One of the high points of Mettomo's career came with Cameroon's successful campaign at the 2002 Africa Cup of Nations, where the team finished as the runners-up. Mettomo was an integral part of Cameroon's defense throughout the tournament, displaying composure and leadership. This performance further cemented his place in the national team and earned him recognition as one of Africa's top central defenders. The 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan was another major milestone for Mettomo. He played a crucial role in Cameroon's defense during the tournament, providing stability at the back and a squad that included some of Africa's finest players. Although Cameroon did not advance past the group stages, Mettomo's individual performances in the tournament were widely praised. Moved to English football and stints with Portsmouth and Manchester City. In 2003, Mettomo made a career move to England, signing with Portsmouth FC in the Premier League. This move came after several years in France, and it represented a new challenge for Mettomo. At Portsmouth, he continued to display the same reliable defensive qualities that had made him a standout in Ligue 1. Mettomo had a solid spell with Portsmouth, contributing to their survival in the Premier League and occasionally captaining the team. His leadership and experience were invaluable to a squad that was still finding its feet in one of the most competitive leagues in the world. However, after a few years at Portsmouth, Mettomo's career took another turn in 2005, when he signed with Manchester City. While his time at Manchester City was shorter than expected, it was another important chapter in his career. Though he didn't play as much as he had at Portsmouth, he was still an important presence in the squad, offering valuable experience and depth to the defensive options available to then-manager Stuart Pearce. Later career and retirement. After leaving Manchester City, Mettomo continued his playing career in England and France, eventually moving to Walsall FC in 2006. His time at Walsall marked the final years of his playing days, as he played for a team in League One, the third tier of English football. Mettomo's experience in the English lower leagues was a reflection of his enduring commitment to the game. Even though he was no longer playing at the top levels, his leadership and knowledge of the game still made him an important figure in the dressing room. In 2009, after a brief spell at Walsall, Mettomo decided to retire from professional football. Having spent over a decade playing in Europe's top leagues and earning numerous caps for Cameroon, he left the game with a rich legacy. Post-retirement and legacy. After retiring from professional football, Lucien Mettomo took on various roles in football administration, coaching, and youth development. He became involved in football coaching, helping nurture the next generation of footballers, particularly in Cameroon. Mettomo's expertise in defense and leadership has been an asset to both domestic and international football in Africa. Lucien Mettomo's career is celebrated for his unwavering dedication to the game, his exceptional defensive abilities, and his leadership on and off the pitch. Although his playing career was spent mainly in Europe, his influence on Cameroonian football cannot be overstated. As a key figure in the indomitable Lions defense, he helped Cameroon maintain its status as one of Africa's top football nations during the 2000s. Key achievements: Africa Cup of Nations, 2000, runners-up, 2002, champions, with Cameroon. FIFA World Cup, participated in the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Ligue 1, part of RC Lens during their competitive years in France's top division. FA Cup, winner with Portsmouth in 2008. Premier League, contributed to Portsmouth's success in the Premier League. Mettomo's career is remembered for his leadership, consistency, and ability to command a defense. From his time at RC Lens to his contributions with Cameroon and Portsmouth, his legacy remains intact as one of Africa's stalwart defenders of the modern era.